Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy Foster, and we are back here to do our featured player of the week. I'll step to the side and let B Foster tell you about our featured player of the week. Take it away, B Foster.
So the feature player of the week this week is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He is a 6 foot, 200-pound slot receiver who was drafted in the 4th round by the Detroit Lions out of USC. He was actually the 17th wide receiver in that draft to be drafted. And best believe he can tell you every person that was drafted ahead of him. It's something that he wrote down and he reads to himself every day before practice just to motivate him and to just remind him that, just give him that motivation to continue to get better. Just to give you some background on his prep career, he was a first-team All-American his senior year. He went to a powerhouse school named Mater D in Southern California, and his senior year they won the national championship. Amon-Ra St. Brown comes from a family of athletes. His oldest brother was a receiver at Stanford a few years ago. He has a brother that went to Notre Dame as well and now plays for the Chicago Bears. They all play receiver, though. They all went the receiver route. In addition to that, their father, John Brown, was 2-time Mr. Universe and was a bodybuilder. So they just had it in them to be athletic. As far as his career at USC, he played in 31 games. He had 178 receptions, 2,270 yards, which was good for 12.8 per reception, and he had 16 touchdowns. To conclude his year, he was first team All Pac-12 as well. As far as his career at Detroit, he's pretty much been a durable number one option for Detroit since day one. He's averaged 16 games per year. He's averaged about 100 receptions and about 1,000 yards per year. He's a sure-handed receiver who lacks great straight line speed, but he uses his instincts, his balance, and his ability to have smooth acceleration in his routes to get open, which has helped him to have a catch rate of 74%, which is good for third all time, and that's with a sample size of at least 200 receptions. And the person that is number one is Michael Thomas, I believe, and I think Wes Welker is number two. But like I said, from day one, he's pretty much been an elite receiver, and that's not too bad of a class to be amongst as far as that catch rate. He's mostly utilized in short intermediate routes, which is why that catch rate is so high, but still got to catch the ball, still got to get open. He's also a very trustworthy ball carrier as well. He's only lost one fumble in his entire career. Throughout his short 3-year career, he's improved his stats every year in the categories of receptions, yards per catch, and touchdowns. He's gone up every year in all of those categories. St. Brown is the undisputed number one weapon option for the Lions, and we have a very explosive offense overall. And as the Lions get ready to ramp up for the playoffs, he's definitely hoping to keep boosting up the office and doing what he has to do, because this is his first opportunity to be in the playoffs, and he's going to be a major part of where we get this year. So that is Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Give it up for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Once again, Foster, you've done a masterful job. Appreciate it, man. I learned a lot from these things, man. So I appreciate it as a fan and as a co-host. I thank you very much.